We're talking about tax day. It is right around the corner. So we're talking about how you can start protecting more of your hard-earned money now. Joining us right now to talk about it is financial planner Patrick Sullivan from Connecticut Wealth Management. Patrick, good morning. Thanks so much for being with us.
Good morning, Erica. Thanks for having me.
Sure thing. Well, tax day, doing the taxes is not something that a lot of people look forward to. A lot of people maybe tend to put it off. It's really not a fun thing. So what do people need to do? What do they need to keep in mind? Because it's going to be here in less than 3 weeks now.
Absolutely. There's still a little bit of time to save some money. Health savings accounts, a lot of people have them through work. You can still put money into those HSAs until April 18th and get the deduction for 2021. Additionally, you can put money into Roth IRAs and traditional IRAs by April 18th as well, which is definitely something you should consider.
Okay, so everything you put into those accounts before the 18th will count as 2021.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. All right, let's talk about things specifically that business owners, small business owners should keep in mind.
Yeah, so business owners, if they file with their individual tax return, so there's different types of entities, but if they file with their individual tax return, they're called sole proprietors. They still have time to set up retirement accounts, and they can also take advantage of those home office deductions. Those are the two things that I would urge them to think about.
Other than home offices as deductions, are there other things that small business owners might forget that they can use that's more advantageous for their tax returns?
The mileage deduction, those auto deductions are things that some people don't think about. That's something to look at as well.
And this is something that we've talked about before. A lot of people are hoping to get their return as soon as possible. The best way to do that is electronically still, correct?
Absolutely, yes.
All right. And then,
yeah, the IRS is still a little bit backed up, so electronic is definitely the way to go.
Right. You want to get your money back as soon as possible. What are some strategies that people should start implement now as they're sort of looking ahead to next year? A lot of times you get your taxes done and you're like, whew, okay, that's done. What can I do to make it easier for next year? And hopefully you put those into effect and they last all year long, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Everybody at this time of year thinks about what can I do now to save for last year, but really this is the time to start thinking about your 2022 tax year. Bumping up those 401k and 403b contributions, bumping up those HSA contributions that you're doing with your paycheck, and then for those charitable folks out there, really being strategic about how you give to charity. Obviously, the point of charity is to give to the cause, but if we can save some money on taxes as well, that's what we want to do.
Anything else that you think would be helpful to our viewers as we're checking off the days now? As I said, less than 3 weeks away.
I would just say be patient with your tax preparers. We work with a lot of them. They're all very busy and doing the best they can to get your tax returns done and save you some money in the meantime. So take care of them.
And the best way to have any questions answered, because I know as I've been there before in the past, you're looking through all of your paperwork and you're like, I can't find this form, or what about this? Can I write this off? Is there a good spot to go for answers to those questions?
The IRS has a lot of good information on that. I mean, it takes a little bit of research, but they do spell it out very well on a lot of their publications.